Hi everyone, this is Laura from Traverse Bay Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute cherry beanie. We're going to be using 3 different colors and worsted weight size 4 yarn. You're going to need ivory, red, and green, and we're also going to use a size H 5mm crochet hook. I will post the link in the description for the written pattern on my blog, and this is written in 5 different sizes, and today I'm going to show you how to make the baby size. This size is a 0 to 6 month size, and we will be working this super cute pattern today. So let's get started. So to begin round 1, we're going to make a magic circle and chain 2, and we're going to work 10 double crochets into the circle, and then we're going to pull our circle to close it and slip stitch into the first stitch, and that is round 1. Then we're going to chain 2 and work 2 double crochets into each stitch around, and now we're going to slip stitch to join and chain 2, and for round 3 we're going to do 2 double crochets in the first stitch and 1 double crochet in the next, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and 1 double crochet into the next. And we're just going to work in this way all the way around for this round. Now we're going to slip stitch to join, and chain 2, and now we're going to work 2 double crochets into the first stitch, and we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches, work 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And we're just going to work in this way all the way around for this round. And we're going to slip stitch to join, chain 2, and we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches, but also switch to our green yarn. So on the second double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull through with the new color. And that makes for a nice, easy color change. And I'm going to work over the yarn that's not being used in the next 2 stitches. So I'm going to work over our ivory, and I'm going to now skip the next stitch and work 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And now I'm switching back to my white yarn. So I just yarned over on that second double crochet, but I'm going to pull through with my ivory color. And now I'm going to work over this green strand, and I'll skip the next stitch and work a double crochet into the next stitch and a double crochet into the next stitch. I'm going to yarn over but switch back to my green color. So we're going to alternate and work 2 stitches of our ivory, switch to the green, you skip a stitch, we're going to work 2 double crochets of green into a stitch, skip the next one, and then go back to our ivory and do a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So I'm going to pull over with the green, skip the next stitch, and work 2 double crochets into the next. I'm going to switch back to my ivory color, work over this green strand, skip the next stitch, and work a double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And we're going to switch back to the green, and I just pull on it a little bit so it's not too tight. You don't want your tension to be too tight, but to keep things nice and clean. And we're going to skip the next stitch and work 2 double crochets into the next and pull through, switching back with our ivory color. Skip the next stitch and work a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Switch back to our green color and skip the next stitch and work 2 double crochets into the next. Switch back to ivory and skip the next stitch and work a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Switch back to green, skip the next stitch, and work 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And we're just going to keep continuing in this way and around our entire round, and I will meet you right back. Now at the end of the round, we're going to switch back to our ivory and slip stitch to join and chain 2. And now we're going to work a double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And on that second double crochet, we're going to pull over our red color and yarn over. And now we're going to work a puff stitch into the next 2 stitches. And we're going to work over our ivory color, insert our hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, and insert your hook and pull up a loop. You will have 9 loops on your chain. You will yarn over and pull through all of the loops you made and chain 1, and that is our first cherry. Now we're going to do this again and insert our hook and pull up a loop, insert your hook, pull up a loop, do that 2 more times, yarn over, pull through all the loops and chain 1, and there you've made your first cherry bunch. We're going to then switch back to our ivory color, and now we're going to work over our red strand and double crochet the next 2 stitches, and working back to our red color on that second double crochet. So we're going to pull through with our red, and we're going to work our cherries again and do our puff stitch 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. We're going to pull up our loops, yarn over, pull through all of our loops, chain 1, and repeat again into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through all our loops, and chain 1. Now we're going to switch back to our ivory working over our red strand, and double crochet the next 2 stitches. And we're going to pull through with our red on the second double crochet and work over our ivory strand and do our puff stitch in the next stitch. 2, 3, and 4, yarn over, pull through, and chain 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4, yarn over, and chain 1. And we're going to keep working in this way all the way around. You can see our cute little cherry bunches forming. So go ahead and work in this way all the way around, and I'll meet you right back. Now we're at the end of the round. I'm going to switch to my ivory color and slip stitch to join. And you can fasten off your red. And now we're just going to work with the ivory color, and we're going to chain 2, double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And now when you reach the cherries, you're going to double crochet into the back loop only of each of your cherries. So we're just going to go into the back loop and work again into the back loop only. And this will make our cherries just have a more defined look. And we're doing a regular crochet into the next 2 stitches. And then we're going to work a double crochet into the back loop only to each of our cherries. And a regular double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And work in the back loop only for each cherry, and a regular double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And just keep working in this way all the way around. You can see the definition of our cherries showing through now, and I'll meet you right back. And now we're going to slip stitch to join and chain 2, and for the next 2 rounds we're just going to double crochet into each stitch around. So work 2 rounds of just a double crochet, and I will meet you right back. And now we're going to slip stitch to join, and go ahead and grab your red yarn and bring up your switch to your red color, to your red yarn, and we're going to chain 1 and single crochet into each stitch around, and that will give us a nice little pop of color for our border of our hat. And now you're going to slip stitch to join and fasten off, and go ahead and weave in all your ends, and you'll have your cute little cherry hat. So I will have, again, the link is in the description to the pattern on my blog, and I will have all 5 sizes written out, so you'll can be prepared to make one for the whole family and find any size that you need. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more free patterns, and have a great day.